Anyone can sell electronics. At Electronics Expo, they do more than sell products. They design, install, and support complete technology solutions. From home theaters and whole home audio to lighting, shades, automation, networking, security cameras, and premium entertainment systems. For over 22 years, they've helped thousands of homeowners experience technology at its very best. See the difference for yourself. Visit their Wayne or Paramus stores in New Jersey or shop now at electronicsexpo.com.
Bruce talked about the issue with this state, money-wise, and placed the blame where the blame belongs. She's the governor. What's so hard to figure out, Kathy, you dumb biatch? So she's like, well, I'm tired of Bruce Blakeman blaming me. Well, whose fault do you think it is? I don't understand. You want to blame Blakeman? He's in Nassau County. He's the executive. They're doing very well there. So I'm not even sure exactly what Hochul was yelling about. But right now, she's a caged animal. She is fearful she's going to lose, and she should be. When this whole thing started, when Lawler was considering running, and Stefanik, who pussied out, and Blakeman jumped in. He was 26 points back. Well, guess what? The latest poll, wipe out 20 of those. Right now, he is right behind her. I mean, right behind her. So she is scared to death, and she should be. He made up 20. He'll make up 20 more and win by 14. So with that said, here he is, a guy that I'm proud to call a brother. Dear friend, the Nassau County executive and soon-to-be governor here in New York, the great Bruce Blakeman. Brucey, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Doing great, Sid. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very happy for you. That poll yesterday has you down by just 6 points. Can you explain to me, as Kathy Hochul spent time in your county and your buddy Ed Romaine's county, nobody wants her there. Nobody. Long Islanders hate Kathy Hochul, but what in God's name was she yelling at you about?
Well, she wants to blame the fact that our electric bills are 70% higher on Trump, which is completely untrue. Kathy Hochul's administration has approved over 45 rate hikes on your electric bill in the last 4 years. She has engaged in the green energy scam where she takes money out of your electric bill payments every month and invests in science projects that produce very little energy and they're very costly. She will not allow us to extract natural gas from one of the largest natural gas reserves in the world here in New York State, which would create jobs, prosperity, and bring the supply of energy way up, which would bring the prices way down. And yet she buys that same natural gas from Pennsylvania. She's the most pro-criminal governor in the United States of America. We still have National Guard troops in our jails because she fired 2,000 corrections officers who rightly pointed out that under her policies, the prisoners are running the prisons now, which is a situation that is untenable. And she is somebody who's raised your taxes to become the highest tax state in the United States of America. That's why people are leaving. That's why jobs are leaving in the droves. She can point the finger wherever she wants, but the lack of affordability is pointed directly at her. She is the governor. She has made it more expensive. She's allowed illegal migrants into this state. She has given them free food, free transportation, free housing, a free cell phone. That has cost the taxpayers over $8 billion in the last 4 years. And if there's a housing crisis, it's because we now have hundreds of thousands of illegal migrants taking up housing that could have been used for middle-class families. People are miserable in New York State. That's why I'm climbing in the polls. That's why she's going down. They want a governor that will make them happy again by putting New Yorkers first, creating jobs, prosperity, cutting taxes, and cutting your damn high electric bills.
I mean, that is perfect right there, Bruce Blakeman. That is exactly why you've made up 20 points. I want to review something we talked about last week. I think maybe I was dreaming because I asked you about debates. Because when you're on stage with her, you're going to kill her. Not literally, I understand. But you are, because she has nothing to run on. Everything she's touched has been a disaster. You, on the other hand, not only have done a great job in Nassau County for 2 terms now, but you've got all the right moves. You've got real ideas how to save this state. And I think you said to me last week, there's a chance she's not going to debate you?
I have consistently, over the last 4 months, challenged her to a series of debates, and we have heard nothing back from her. I have indicated to various media outlets that I am available. So I do not believe she will get on a debate stage with me. I don't think that she wants to expose her record to the public, a record of failure, a record of misery. I don't think she wants to have to try to explain to the people of this state her unholy alliance with Zoran Mandami. So I do not expect that she will debate me, but I am available any place, anytime, anywhere.
Wow. Why isn't like Errol Lewis, that jackass at New York One, or I know he's in the bag for the Democrats, or the New York Post? Well, I've got the Daily News. They're also in the bag. They actually rooted against us last night against Belgium. They're rooting against us. I mean, none of these outlets have reached out. I mean, New York Newsday, I know they hate you and I. Every time you're on this show, they take shots at you and I. But that is your local Long Island newspaper. None of these outlets have said a word about a potential debate. None of them?
Yeah, News 12, Spectrum, I believe NBC, CBS, and ABC have all indicated that they would be willing to host debates.
Okay, good.
I have told them I am available. Kathy Hochul has not responded to them. Look, she can't defend her record, and she doesn't want to get up on a stage and compare her report card, which is straight Fs, with mine, which are straight A's. I have the safest county in America. Niche Magazine says my county is the most desirable place to live in New York State. I haven't raised taxes a penny. In fact, I cut a $150 million tax increase. I invest in our police. I've hired close to 1,000 new law enforcement professionals. We've gotten 7 bond upgrades, 4 budget surpluses. So that's what I'm going to talk about because I can do that for New York State.
Make this summer unforgettable driving in a Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Edison. Join me Friday, July 10th at 12 noon, where I will be hosting my show live from Mercedes-Benz of Edison. I'm excited to see my friend and GM Doug Wells and the entire staff. Mercedes-Benz of Edison is committed to making your shopping experience stress-free. That's one reason they were named the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Dealer of the Year by Cars.com. Visit Mercedes-Benz of Edison and meet me, Greg Kelly. See you soon.
And you mentioned her unholy alliance with the mayor. This punk just completed his budget last week, $120 billion plus. And let's not forget that Kathy Hochul bailed him out, gave him $8 billion. Why? She's scared to death of this guy. And I know you, Bruce, you're a great patriot, great American. Trump loves you. I love you, great American. I know you watched everybody's speech over the weekend. You had one of your own. Watching Mamdani, that speech where he actually turned Washington's desk the wrong way, sat there with 9 of the physically most repulsive and ugly people you'll ever see, holding flags, all looking miserable, as on our birthday he lectured us, Mr. Uganda, on how to build a better America. How despicable was that speech?
Well, first of all, it was a very dark speech. What should have been an uplifting day celebrating the 250th anniversary of the birthplace of freedom, liberty, and democracy. This country has created more prosperity and more wealth for more people than any nation in the history of the world. And we don't say that we don't have flaws. We don't say that our past history, we haven't done things that have been incorrect. We know that we have. We know that we are vulnerable. We know that we're human. But my God, we are the greatest nation in the world. We have created a lifestyle for people that have come from other countries, immigrants who came here, kissed the ground, wanted to be here, loved to be here. This guy comes from Uganda. Have you ever been to Uganda?
Not recently, no.
I don't want to go. I mean, who wants to go to Uganda?
Nobody.
Okay?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to Uganda. Anybody moving to Uganda? I don't know anybody moving to Uganda.
I don't even talk about Uganda. You know what's ironic? I did 2 weeks ago because it just so happens that Bibi Netanyahu's brother was killed in the raid at Entebbe in Uganda. And it was the 50-year anniversary of that, the same day that we celebrated 250 in the United States. Otherwise, if not for Idi Amin, I don't even bring up Uganda, ever.
Well, this guy comes to a country that is third world. There's abject poverty. There's very little freedom. Nobody would say that Uganda is a beacon of light. He comes to this country. He wins election in one of the most important positions in the United States of America. Americans gave him that opportunity, and all he does is crap on America. He is disgraceful. He should be blessed that he's in this country. He should rejoice in the freedom and the liberty that's been given to him in this country and the opportunity that's been given to him in this country. And all he does is crap on America. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's disgraceful. And that's why we need to have a governor who will keep him in check, or he will ruin this city and ruin this state.
And when you win, you would take a serious look at removing him. I know you said, look, well, you don't like to do that, and he won fair and square, and a lot of folks think it was rigged, and he flew in Muslims. It's all nonsense. He won fair and square. That's the bottom line, okay? Not happy about it, like to remove the guy, but he won fair and square. But when you win, not if you win, you would take a very good look at what he's doing, and you would at least consider finding a way to remove him. Yes or no?
Well, he would have to do something egregious.
Like wake up? Like wake up in the morning?
No, he'd have to do something egregious. Listen, there are ways to control what he's doing. Look, I'm not going to let him wreck the economy of New York City. I'm not going to let him create an atmosphere of lawlessness in New York City. As governor, I will keep him in check. I don't think I'm going to have to remove him. We have tremendous power over the city government and the mayor. I think that I will be able to control the situation without that drastic measure. But here's one of the things. Kathy Hochul gave this guy $5.5 billion in the last couple of months with no strings attached, no conditions. And what does he do? Hundreds, if not thousands, of NYPD police officers have retired in the last 6 months, and he's not using the money to fill those vacancies. He is defunding the police. Little by little, he is trickling away our manpower in the NYPD, which is going to have a deleterious effect not only on New York City, primarily New York City, but Long Island and Westchester and the Hudson Valley, because this lawlessness is something that will spread like a cancer. And he's not backing the NYPD. He's not funding the NYPD. So Kathy Hochul gave him all this money. Listen, the least you could have done is said, hey, you better fill those vacancies in the NYPD with this money or I'm not giving you any more money. She didn't even do that.
Right. Well, we'll tell you this. The call I get most these days, okay, besides can I come to the Hall of Fame lunch, the call I get most is, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you reach out to Bruce or anybody on this team? I don't know, Chris Boyle, Fenton, anybody. And I really want to work on Bruce Blakeman's team. I really want to help Bruce Blakeman win this election. He's got to win. He's got to win or we dead. If I tell you, Bruce, I get that call and more than one every day, would you believe me?
I get it every day. So, yeah, of course I believe you. But go to BlakemanForNewYork.com, BlakemanForNewYork.com, volunteer, contribute. We need the money. We got to bring this campaign to the people. It's very expensive. Social media, radio, TV, streaming. We've got to pay for all that, direct mail. So please contribute whatever you can give. And here's the thing. You don't have to do it through any big structure. Get a few friends together. Make sure you register everybody to vote that you know, and make sure they get out on Election Day and vote. Create your own list of friends, people that you know, relatives, and you call them every day during early voting to make sure that they voted, and you cross them off the list if they voted. If they haven't voted, you keep pestering them till they vote, because this is going to depend a lot on turnout. And I believe that if we get the turnout, I think we're going to have a tremendous victory.
You're going to win big. I'm going to Poly Market today. I'm taking you ahead of the Dodgers. How about that?
I love it.
I mean it. I swear that you've made up 20 plus points. You're down by just 6. You're running a great campaign. Great. You're all over the state, while at the same time still doing an amazing job in your second term as Nassau County executive, showing the energy your friend Trump has. Well, I'm so damn proud of you. I love you so much. And I'm very excited to see that New York Post article yesterday. Onward and forward, Bruce Blakeman. You'll be the next governor of our state. Thank you so much.
Well, God bless you, Sid. Like you said, we're brothers. I love you. You do a tremendous job, and you're a Hall of Famer, baby.
Thank you. Look who's talking. There he is, Bruce Blakeman. And he's on fire right now, folks. Again, he has cut that Kathy Hochul lead to just 6 points. So stop asking me, can Blakeman win? The answer is yes. Now, is he going to win? I don't know. I think he is. I would bet that he wins. If I had to bet one way or the other, I would bet that he wins. But to ask me, does he have a chance? Of course he does. He's down by 6. He's made up 20 points. It is no secret that Kathy Hochul is a dunce. The Wicked Witch is a dunce. She's not a good person. She's not. She's an evil witch. That's what she is.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
Let me tell you something, folks. I know luxury cars. I've driven the German brands. I paid the prices. And then I got into a Genesis. And I said, wait a second. This is luxury. The look, the performance, the comfort, whether it's a sleek G70, I love that car, or the GV80 with that third row, these are high-end vehicles with payments that actually make sense. Go see Michael. Tell him Sid sent you. Genesis of Brooklyn. Find him at genesisofbrooklyn.com.